Today we have a Kenworth T880 with a Vactor 2100 vacuum body. This truck is made by First Gear and is in 1/50th scale. Now I actually have quite a bit of experience with the vacuum trucks. At my old job they actually had it was a Vactor 2100, the same vacuum body, but it was mounted on a Kenworth T800, not an 880. So we almost had the same truck. Now we referred to it as Count Succula or the Succubus or simply just the Suck Truck. It was it's one of those things where nobody likes working with it, but oh my god, is it a useful piece of equipment to have around, especially if you have a site that's prone to flooding. it's invaluable. Now the truck itself has been very well done from First Gear as usual. It's a standard First Gear quality. It's very, very good. The polished aluminum wheels look excellent. They really look good on this truck. A nice minor detail is it has the DEF tank right there behind the fuel tank. So First Gear's updated the trucks to keep up with the emission standards, which is pretty neat. It's such a minor thing, but it's a neat detail to include. Now the hose reel does extend on the truck, and the whole point of the hose reel extending is so that you can open the hood. The idea is that you park the truck every night with the hose reel extended out, so when the guys come in the next morning they can check the fluids in the motor before you start the truck. You'd be amazed at how many people park the truck with the hose reel in so you can't open the hood. It seems such a simple thing, but a lot of people have trouble with it. So it's pretty neat that First Gear would include that. On the disappointing side though, the boom and the suction hose itself appear to be fixed in place, which is a little disappointing, but it still looks very good. It displays well. Now all the toolboxes and controls and everything, they're all right there. The water pump is replicated. It's got, I would assume, to be like two hose reels, like maybe one for an airline and one for the water line, which is pretty neat. We didn't have those on our truck, but it would have been sure nice to have. Now the control box is there, the panel for all the water valves is there, the toolboxes are there. It's really neat. And if you look on the front of the hose reel, it has the control panel there for the jet rotor. Now if you don't know how a vacuum truck basically works, this is basically a sewer truck. What will happen is you pull up to like a sewer manhole and you run that hose reel down into the sewer line, and then you take your suction hose and you stick that down in the sewer too, and you start pumping water into the sewer, and whatever comes out gets sucked up into the body. That's basically how it works. Now First Gear did a pretty good job with the body. You got the pipe racks there, and then you have the nice the multi-stage cylinder, so you get a pretty fair dumping angle out of the body itself, which is nice. The back door opens up, which is also you get a pretty good angle out of it. It's not perfect, but I think for the price point, it's excellent. I think these models are about $80, and for that money, I think you get a pretty darn good amount of detail out of it. The truck looks excellent, displays very well. It's definitely a unique piece, and First Gear has just done an excellent job replicating the vacuum body. It's a good looking truck. It's crisp, it's sharp, it's very finely detailed, and to me it's an excellent value. So that's about it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask. If you'd like to see more of what we have, please subscribe to Maryland Construction Diecast, and as always, thanks for watching.